Hey everyone! We're continuing our Pride Moth season with a classic cryptid, the Mothman, a large winged humanoid known for screeching at people and not much else. Simple but effective, and look at how cute it is. Let's see if a dose of Spec keeps it just as cute. Please consider liking, hyping and subscribing if you liked the video, or even watch some of our other cryptid videos. And now, without further ado, let's get started. Many creatures that were once believed to be mere legends roam our world, slowly but surely being discovered and described as our technological advances help us better detect them. One such creature, which escaped our attention until as recently as 1966, is the Mothman. Mothmen inhabit the eastern forest region of the United States, a dense environment that has fragmented the populations, resulting in a diversity of species being recognized in the present. The most famous of these subspecies is likely Ombraptera robroptica virginiensis, usually found in West Virginia, along the fringes of the species distribution where they were first described. When these animals had yet to be studied, many reports spoke of them as being large owls or cranes, or even, as their modern name would attest, giant moths. In the present, we understand them to be a species of Anurognatheid, which survived the KPG extinction event thanks to its small size and undergoing a temporary cave phase that allowed it to resist the brunt of the catastrophe. Once they emerged, these Anurognathids began diversifying. Most species were sadly unable to outcompete birds, with only the larger species surviving, having adapted to the niches now left open by the extinction of larger pterosaurs. In these dense forest habitats, the wings of the Mothman have adapted into a shape more similar to that of animals such as owls, thus explaining the misidentification. Their wings are broader and rounded, helping them maneuver in this much denser habitat, and their tendency to take off vertically, aided by the strong arms characteristic of pterosaurs, further helps them avoid the trees. Furthermore, these wings are dense with pycnofibers that act in a manner similar to the feathers of owls, dampening the sounds usually produced as wings cut through the air. Mothmen are nocturnal predators, their black and tan coloration helping them disappear into the night as they fly and blend in with their surroundings while on land. Their tapetum lucidum, a retroreflective structure in the eyes of many nocturnal animals, helps them find their prey in the dark of the night. Mothmen need to secure a vast territory and protect it as well as they can, preventing other members of their species, and even other big predators, such as the wolfmen, from entering it. They will constantly patrol their territory in search of prey, and have been known to break off the hunt to chase away other large predators, their absence in the Mothman's territory being more beneficial in the long run. Upon sighting an intruder, Mothmen will swoop down and follow them in flight, all the while constantly screeching at them until they've left the Mothman's territory. This is very effective with most animals, substantially less useful with cars that simply happen to be traveling through the area, but a valiant effort nonetheless. Encounters with Mothmen on foot have not gone great either, as their red eyeshine and the iridescent pycnofibers around their eyes give them an incredibly intimidating look, making them appear as if they have two enormous red eyes. Mothmen will only tolerate each other's presence during mating season, when they will gather in huge numbers to initiate courtship and mating. Males and females alike will attract each other by opening their wings and doing little dances to show off their fitness and good health. And if both individuals are interested, they will form a mating couple, spending the next couple months together and mating repeatedly. These mating couples will separate after a while, but have been known to rejoin year after year in order to produce more offspring, directly skipping the courting process and finding one another among the crowd. The gathering of these animals is an amazing sight, and as knowledge of these creatures became more widespread, people began traveling to these sites to behold the courtship of the Mothman. In time, many towns found near these places have started holding festivals to raise money that helps in the conservation of these amazing creatures and their habitat, attracting thousands of yearly attendees. In the past years, it became noticed by many biologists that same-sex couples were commonly found among the courting masses, and despite them not being able to reproduce, would rejoin one another year after year, making these animals absolute icons and leading to me wishing them the best. And that's it for Speculative Biology look into Mothman. And happy Pride Month to all of the Mothmen, Mothwomen and Moth envies out there. Lots of talk have been had over what this cryptid could be adapted into, with moths being out of the question due to the issues their size would present, making it hard to reconcile their aggressive behavior with their soft exoskeleton. Birds were a good option too, but a bit obvious and, again, presented size issues. In the end, we went with an Anurognatheid because, well, they do look quite similar to Mothman, and pterosaurs are well known to have reached huge sizes back when they lived, so that worked out well. And it was pretty fun to do. Let me have this one, guys. One noticeable aspect that we left out was the idea that Mothman is somehow tied to disasters or capable of predicting them, which not only makes no sense and is more than a bit tasteless, but is also an invention by author John Keel for his book The Mothman Prophecies, and not part of the original mythos. That's right, we're nitpicking over what is valid cryptid lore, but it needs to be done. There are rules. We are not savages. Anyhow, I hope y'all had fun today, and please let me know of any other cryptids, queer or otherwise, that you'd like to see featured on the channel. As always, big thanks to everyone who wanted to see this episode, which was quite a bit of people. Look at all of you, you awesome bunch. Thank you so much for commenting. And also, thank you to our researchers and research associates who support us through Patreon and YouTube memberships. And, just like last time, who voted for this episode in one of our polls. If you too would like to watch all of our videos and creatures ahead of anyone else, help select and mold our episodes, and even support our channel, you can do so by joining our Patreon too, for substantially less than what an actual moth costs. Or you can also like, subscribe, or write a comment telling me any type of creature you would like me to give the Specubo treatment in the show. Any of those really help the channel a lot. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time on the Speculative Wildlife Research Center.